This is for my Sycamore Heart channel. I'm actually along. This is the area I'm in. This is in the Niagara region of Ontario, and the trail, if you don't know if you can see the road through the trees there, that's number 8 highway, and that technically starts at the border. Turtle Island all is one, but starts at the Niagara River and runs to the other side of Hamilton, Ontario. But what it is it's a spot that actually was original native trail, and through this area, the neutral, quote unquote neutral, and the Wendat or Huron Confederacy is the other side of this lake, about an hour north of Toronto. So Toronto's direct across from here. These were the quote unquote neutrals, and in New York State, the Haudenosaunee. I put up some videos, and some people know I've actually, for this channel, Sycamore Heart, this is my first YouTube channel, and where I was discovering, just doing research, and like myself, discovered a lot of my roots. Actually, I live in Ontario, Canada, and born here, but my roots are out of Virginia, so technically I'm a first and second generation person born here, but I found out that the Saponi or Tutelo, and this is already after I had friends and doing certain things within the community here. I don't say too much, but I know folks within the, different nations, but certainly here in Ontario, Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and through Virginia, and it's a small world, and over almost 20 years, I met different people and see how a lot of things tie together. So it's been quite amazing, and being able to tie together many things. So if you look, you can get a lot of things answered, and it's been very interesting. And so my family, being from Southern Virginia, near Fort Christiana, lived and went to Six Nations for different things growing up, but didn't understand or know the tie-in of how the Saponi or Tutelo ended up here through New York State, and when George Washington burns the village, I pardon my pronunciation, but start the letter C. It's in Cayuga. I don't want to mispronounce. I know how to pronounce certain words, but the village has Courogeal off the top of my head. But anyways, near Ithaca, Tutelo Park, I've been there, and I do know there, and I was at a Tutelo gathering there, Seneca gathering and Tutelo gathering 10 years ago. No, actually more than 10 years ago, and met some people there. But see how a lot ties together, and it's been very interesting. So I sound all sciencey and neutral, not necessarily the case, but there's what you see and what you can't see. So I'll just say you can get guided to in that way. So it's just been an amazing thing. When I say thing, trip, and I have friends who I continue to keep in touch with more on a personal basis, and videos I've put up. Unfortunately, elders who have now passed showed me there's Tutelo Heights near outside, just like right outside the res, like not even 10 minutes off the res. There's a road where Bell, Alexander Graham Bell, his house was Tutelo, and Tutelo Heights Road in that area and park. There's all kinds of that's where some of the land is there in my other videos I've made a few years ago. And in Virginia, where the Meherrin River was, and where I filmed before, where the actually the Saponi, this is like going back to like 1713, when there was the different when Governor Spotswood, a lot of the whites were going into further into Virginia, North Carolina, and there was also the 1711, Tuscarora War, and a lot of people there unfortunately ended further north. I'd like to personally go to Ohio. Some people know who I am. I'm not really saying my name, but I talk to people individually. But I'd really like to go to Ohio. I was hoping to go this past summer, but that didn't work out. But I do know there's like many people, once the 1700s hit and you get into the 1800s, many people were in Ohio, and so much winds together. And what's been interesting is it's at a personal level now, where you meet people, and it's like, people come in and out of your life, for different reasons, but where you meet people and basically see how a lot ties together, and and it's just been something. So anyways, this little video, I've just communicated with some people. I sort of lay low. I am on I do know people. I am on Facebook, but I have taken my ID down. But I do belong to different Saponi and Tunlo groups. I know nothing's perfect. I know everywhere there's agreements and disagreements and splits and all kinds of stuff over different things. I've witnessed that over the years. So, I tell everybody, discern or think about, or, whatever you're saying, whatever I'm saying, but definitely gotten messages on this trail too. So anyways, that's a little bit about here. So I'm in the Niagara Peninsula right now, but this would have been, and then there's some sites up here definitely that would have been important spots back in the day. But yeah, and then I've seen the books that Hale and others wrote. Some people might know me personally, some people might recognize my voice. Like I said, and I'm not saying this or that, but as far as I claim my stuff out of Virginia and go from there. People know me here. And I say too low background, so that's what I say, and people can ask questions from there. But anyways, all right. So that's what this little blurb is about, and hope everybody's well. And it's definitely fall, but it's fall weather here in Ontario, Canada. So hope everybody's good. And so in case you doubt me, I'll go, y'all come back now, you hear. Okay, take care. Bye.